Hi there, Ellwood City sports fans. Welcome to Northgate High School Football Stadium down here on Sheridan Avenue as we bring you tonight's middle school action as it is your Ellwood City Wolverines versus the Northgate Flames. This is week 3 of boys middle school football. This game was supposed to be played last night at 6 o'clock. Unfortunately, if you didn't notice, there was a lot of rain, a lot of lightning here and there, some torrential downpour, a couple tornado watches here and there, so we figured best to play it the next day. So this is the third game for the Ellwood City Wolverines. They bounced back last week. I believe they played Union and won 42-8. So they improved their record to 1-1 on the season. A real tough Laurel matchup in that first week. Unfortunately, didn't start off the right foot, but they bounced back last week. I'm here as your host, Brad Windhorse, alongside Elsie Sturgeon. She's going to be helping us with the camera for tonight's matchup. Nice little drive down 79 or 65, depending on which way you took. One way is a lot faster for me than the other. So we're bringing you live coverage here. Nice hospitality. Walked right into the press box, ready to go. You can kind of see in the background, this football stadium is kind of nested in the actual community, which is really, really awesome feel. If you've been to a college stadium, this reminds me a lot like Gannon University up north. So it's kind of nested in the community. So Northgate won the toss. They deferred to the second half, and they'll be kicking off as the Wolverines will be back to receive. Okay, so the kickoff was taken there by number 34, Caleb Cervic. He just nicely falls down on the rock. To get this one started, the Wolverines will take the ball at their own 37. Got a timeout. Okay, so officially the clock will be 7:49 here.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, here's the handoff to the Wolverine right side there. Be, I believe, number 2, Dominic Hogue for the Wolverines. Nice gain there. Off that right side, it looks like it will be for a first down. So an early start for the Wolverines up over the 49-yard line of Northgate. So it's first down and 10 for the Wolverines. Taking the snap is Lake. He hands off to Hogue once again. He gets that right side. Good tackle by the Northgate player there. On the far side, I believe number 9. So a hole opened up. As Hogue runs for, looks like a gain of about 7 on the play. So that'll set up a 2nd and 3. A long 3. Quarterback for the Wolverines is number 15, Aaron Lake. Second down for the Wolverines. Hand off to Hogue right up the middle once again. Backside tackle, I believe, by number 11. They'll stop the clock, and that is another first down for your Wolverines. Wolverines head coach is Mr. Frank Keeley, and assistant coach is Alan Marsh. So first and 10 from the 36 of Northgate. Here's the handoff once again to Hogue. Good tackle there from the backside by Northgate. Couple tacklers there. I want to say number 8 or number 9 initially. And then coming on the backside, number 72. Number 2, Dominic Hogue, will check out for the Wolverines. Just about 6 minutes here, first quarter. So we're going into pistol or gun action here. Left side of Lake is number 15, or sorry, number 5. Good pass there to number 20 through the middle. Good tackle by Northgate, but that'll be a first down. Reception by Anthony Barbario. So Wolverines with 3 first downs so far. Moving the ball fairly easy here. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. You're good. Yep. Here's a snap. Handoff by Lake to number 5 once again. Nate Kennedy. He will fall forward down to about the 16 or 17-yard line. Looks like the 17. So that will set up 2nd and 5. There we go. Now the sticks are moving. You're good. You're good. So 2nd and 5 here for the Wolverines from the 17. Lake with a hard count. He pitches out to number 5, Kennedy. He'll get that right side. Follow his blockers. Knocked down by number 2. But looks like he gets enough for the first down. Down to the 10-yard line. So that should be 1st and goal depending on how they mark it. Yep, 1st and goal for the Wolverines. So tight formation here. A lot of big bodies on the line here. Lake will hand off. He'll keep it. The QB out to the left side. He will walk in with little stiff arm dives, and they're going to call a touchdown. So right off the bat for the Wolverines, a touchdown QB keeper by number 15, Aaron Lake. And that sets up an early 6-0 lead for the Wolverines. So at the 3:52 mark of this first quarter, 6-0 Wolverines. So the Wolverines will line up for 2. They got 2 on the two on the close side, and number 8, Dalen Curry on the far side. Lake will pass right over the middle to number 20, Anthony Barbario. He'll get rewarded with the 2 points, and that makes the early score from Northgate 8-0 Wolverines. 3:52 in the first mark. We'll take a little break here and bring back first quarter action. 8-0 Wolverines. All right, folks, coming back here, 8-0 Wolverines, 3:52 in the first quarter. So kicking off for the Wolverines will be number 78, Du Bois. Line drive kick here to the close side. Good return by, you can see his number. Good return by number 10 for Northgate. Like I said, folks, neat setup here, neat community aspect to the stadium. The only unfortunate thing about that means the sidelines are a little bit shorter. All right, with that return, Northgate Flames will start right at the 50. Technically on the Northgate side. Quarterback for Northgate is number 2. In the backfield, you got number 4. I believe number 9. Nope. So flag against Northgate. Both ends, left and right, kind of shifted and moved. That'll be a quick false start. So that'll set up a 1st and 15 now for Northgate. Backfield is 2, 8, and 9 for Northgate. Subbing in is number 78, Perry DuBois. Defensive tackle is number 55, Colton Golo, and number 78, Perry DuBois. 72's out there, Drake Davis as well. Here's the handoff, I believe, to number 9. Quick tackle there and a fumble. I think they're going to say he was down first, though. Yeah, they're both officials from the side come in. Both are saying second down. So a good hit there, I believe, by number 25, Jacob Biskup, along with number 55, Colton Golo. I want to say number 54 as well, Declan O'Brien. So a lot of the Wolverines in on that play. Somehow Northgate does get a yard out of all this. So it sets up a 2nd and 14. Just about 3 minutes here, first quarter. Oh. Hard count by the Northgate quarterback. Does catch the Wolverines offside, so that'll be 5 yards back for Northgate. So that will set up a 2nd and 9. Now officially at the Wolverines' 49-yard line. So Northgate kind of using a little bit of the veer here. 3 running backs in the backfield. Handoff here, I believe the number 9 gets met there right at the line. He'll fall forward for a yard. Tackle there by number 55 once again, Golo. Number 20 was in on it as well, Anthony Barbario. So a couple host of tacklers there for the Wolverines. That'll set up a long 3rd and 8 for the Northgate Flames. So number 8 comes out to the far side. Only 2 running backs in the backfield. Here's a snap by the quarterback. Number 2, he'll fake the pass. Scrambles out of the pocket. He's got that far side. And a host of Wolverines will take him out of bounds. That initial play was blown up by number 84, Richard Curtin, as he followed Northgate quarterback out of bounds. That'll set up a long 4th and 8 basically here. It's an early decision time. Do you kick it or you go for it? And it kind of looks like Northgate is going to keep their offense on the field. You can hear head coach Frank Keeley up here, do not jump off sides. You got to love it. He's right. He's right. Okay, so car side on the left there. 2 wide receivers out far left. Here's the snap. Okay, it'll be a punt. I wondered if they were going to do a pooch kick here. Return by number 2 from about the 26-27. He'll bring it across to the 50. Stays on his feet and taken down by number 20 for Northgate. A good return by number 2, Dominic Hogue. Stay with me on this one, folks. 20 yards, just about 30-some yards on that return. He'll bring it to the Northgate side here at the 124 mark. Yeah, that was just over a 30-yard return. It looks like it'll be about the 37-yard line. So the Wolverines once again on a short field, 1st and 10 from about the 36. So back to our pistol or gun action here. 15 Lake, quarterback. Sidecars number 2. Coming in motion was number 22. Jackson Kerr, he'll get that outside edge, cut up field. Got the first down and more, out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like it'll be a first down and about the 26-yard line, 25? Yep, right about the 25-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Wolverines. Wolverines back under center. Number 15, Lake. Fullback and running back. Here's a snap. Hand off there to number 2, Hogue. Good carry up the middle. Looks like he'll get it down to about the 21-yard line. So right around about a 5-yard gain or so for the Wolverines. They'll set up second down. So kind of a running back feature here for the Wolverines. Number 2, Dominic Hogue. Number 5, Nate Kennedy. Number 20, Anthony Barbario, and then number 22, Jackson Kerr so far. And then Lake with the keeper to give the Wolverines an early 6 and then 2.8-0 lead. Man in motion, Lake will keep it. He'll go up the middle, blockers. Oh, good hit on number 21. Fumble on the play. Whew. Lot of action there, folks. Aaron Lake, the quarterback keeper, keeps it, runs up the middle, gets hit hard, but truck system works. Unfortunately, he fumbles, but the Wolverines do recover, so it's first down and 10, or first and goal from the 10. Five seconds here in the first quarter. Handoff there to Hogue. Oh, nice tackle there. I want to say that was number 8 in on the play for Northgate. And that'll end the first quarter with the Wolverines up early, 8-0. We'll take a little break and bring you second quarter action from Northgate High School. All right, folks, coming back here, second quarter from Northgate, Sheridan Avenue. The reason why I say Sheridan Avenue is because a lot of people who potentially traveled down for this game probably went to the high school instead of the right location. Early 8-0 lead. Start of the second quarter here for the Wolverines. Hand off there to, I believe, number 2, Hogue again. He'll get the corner, and it's a touchdown for the Wolverines. I kind of had a conversation with one of the coaches. I told him, do not come down in the bottom right corner of the right side of the stadium. And he said, why is that? I said, well, we're going to miss the action, unfortunately. So the touchdown makes the score 14-0. A good run there by number 2, Dominic Hogue. As the Wolverines now take the early 14-0 lead. And unless you usually have a kicker, middle school, you're going for 2. So Aaron Lake under center, fullback and running back position. Here's the handoff, or fake handoff. Pass outside. Good tip there. Let's see if I can get the number here. Good tip by, let's see, when he turns his shoulder. I want to say number 2 once again by Northgate. So the 2-point conversion is no good. But the score is 14-0. 7:52 second quarter. Hey, folks, we're going to talk about it here. A couple of our sponsors, Big Shot Bob's House of Wings from Ellwood City. They have partnered with the Ellwood City Football Boosters to raise money for your Fighting Wolverines, starting every Tuesday. Okay, this past Tuesday and then next Tuesday. And every Tuesday through the end of October, 10% of all carryout sales will be donated to the Booster Club. Order online at www.bigshotsbobs.com/#Ellwood or call 724-201-0082. Remember, that is carry out only. We also want to do a shout out to Michael's Furniture in Ellwood City, right off Main Street there. They went and donated $100 to the football boosters, so we appreciate that. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night as the Fighting Wolverines, the varsity team, will take on and travel to Geneva College. They'll take on, no, not Geneva College, but they'll take on Beaver Falls Tigers. Not the New Brighton Lions. Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Unfortunately, we don't play the Bears. So 7:52 here. 14-0 lead for the Wolverines. Kicking off is our big guy, number 78, Perry DuBois. Onside kick there, recovered by the Wolverines, but you're going to see a flag here. Yep. So you're going to see, indirectly, it's a flag. No flag was thrown, but illegal touching technically by the Wolverines. Ball has to travel 10 yards. If they're kicking off from the 40, has to go to the 50. It did not. So it'll be Northgate's ball at the 49 for Northgate. So Northgate's offense will look to get something going here. Here's the snap by number 2. He will fall forward to the 45. That was an interesting formation by Northgate. In fact, it kind of caught me off guard too. I want to say the centerman, when it was snapped, was only the second lineman in from the left side. So trying to get a little trickery there by Northgate. Yeah, a couple of the Wolverine coaches are trying to figure out, is that a legal play? That is 100% legal play. If I counted the numbers right, it looked good on the up here. So once again, number 2 under center. This time it's more in the middle. It looks like it'll be a timeout called by Northgate. That's their first at 7:05 here, first half. We'll go through the lineup here for the Wolverines. We'll just go right through the roster. Number 2 is Dominic Hogue. Number 5 is Nate Kennedy. 6, Dante Venezi. 8 is Dalen Curry. Number 10, Tyler Ambicone. 12 is Rondell Irving. 14 is Tyler Smiley. 15, your quarterback, Aaron Lake. Number 16, Carlo Nardone. Number 20, Anthony Barbario. Number 22, Jackson Kerr. 23, Cameron Sorelli. 24, Grant Jevkak. 25 is Jacob Biskup. 26, Toby Chieffo. 33 is Braden Roberts. Number 34, Caleb Cervic. 50 is Aiden Newton. 53 is Hunter Parker. 54 is Declan O'Brien. 55 is Colton Gulo. We'll name the remaining here in a second. So back to the action here out of the timeout. 2nd and 6 for Northgate. You got the running back coming from the left side here, number 11. He'll lean forward for a couple yards. Good tackle on the far side there, I want to say, by number 84 and number 54. Number 55 is Colton Golo. Number 56 is Zach Corbin. 60 is Dominic Felino. 61, Jacob Ettinger. 66 is Eli Moore. 68 is Craig Patterson. 70 is Zeke Sturgeon. We'll cap it there for now. So 3rd and 4, under 7 minutes. Here we go with the offset here to one side. Quarterback will lean forward. He unfortunately kind of tripped over his own centerman. And unfortunately, indirectly loses about a yard. That'll set a 4th down and 4 for Northgate. Number 72 is Drake Davis. 73 is Logan Dickinson. 76 is Tristan Reynolds. 77 is Emery Lutz. 78 is Perry Du Bois. And then 84, Richard Curtin. So those are your middle school Wolverines. It's an early 14-0 lead here. 4th and 4. Northgate's looking for their first official first down at 5:35 here, 2nd quarter. Wide receiver far side. Here's the handoff to number 9. Quickly hit by 54. He'll bounce off once again and host the tackles on that far side. And unfortunately, number 9 didn't get the first down, but great googly moogly. Great googly moogly. Looks like there's going to be a flag on the far side here. I'm wondering if they're going to call late hit out of bounds by the Wolverines. And that kind of looks like what it is. So we'll get the call here. Yep, dead ball, personal foul, late hit. So it's a 15-yard penalty. Okay, so it wasn't a late hit. It was on number 25, I believe. It was after the play was over, so it wasn't technically a late hit that constituted a first down for Northgate, but it was after the play. So 5:22 here, 2nd quarter. Wolverines will get the ball back, but it was a 15-yard penalty, so it'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines from their own 27. I know that will make head coach Keeley kind of restless tonight. Stop him on 4th down, but still give up 15 yards. It's Aaron Lake under center. Handoff there up the middle. Cuts back for the first down is number 5, Nate Kennedy. I was not watching that. I was watching something right up the middle. Number 78, Perry Du Bois, pushing the line straight back up through the middle. But nonetheless, first down Wolverines. So 1st and 10 from their own 40. Under 5 minutes here, first half. Like with the snap, he'll pitch it out to number 5. He'll cut back up the middle. Could have been stopped for a loss. He's got the outside edge. Good tackle there by number 81. That'll stop number 5, Nate Kennedy, but Kennedy gets enough for the first down. So that'll be 1st and 10. Wolverines from about Northgate's 47-yard line. Unfortunately, we don't do stats for middle school games. Assistant coach Alan Marsh, he'll keep us informed on those stats, but I would say the running game here is probably averaging 6, 7, at least 8 yards per play. Looks like it'll be another timeout for Northgate. That'll leave them with 1 left. So we'll take a little break with them. 4:21, second quarter, 14-0 Wolverines. All right, folks, out of the timeout by Northgate. Coming back to the action. This sets up. I didn't see your hand move either. The horn for the scoreboard went off, but nobody touched anything. Here's the handoff to number 2. Good sliding tackle from behind. That linebacker position was number 9, so just a 4-yard gain for Dominic Hogue. That'll set up a second and about a long 5 or 6 here. Wolverines hurry up to the line. Up. And that's what happens when you hurry the offense up. It's unfortunately against the Wolverines. False start on the offensive line. So those yards you just gained, give them right back. So here we go. Wolverines far, one close. Handoff once again to number 2, Hogue. He's got the inside here. Good tackle by number 10 and number 81. Looks like it was enough for the first down. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Wolverines, about the 36-yard line. Looks like we will have a timeout here for 1 second. One of the Northgate players is down. So normally when that happens, folks, if you look at your screen, we kind of take the camera off the side here for a little bit. While we have a timeout in the action today, we officially got the post by Whippeal Whippeal 2A qualifiers for golf. The medalist for that entire event was our very own Milo Sesti. The par for 18 holes at the qualifiers is 72. Sure enough, he shot a 74. Finished 2 over. Bested the rest of the Lawrence County field, so he qualified as first. And Zach Polajak also for the Wolverines qualified. Number 2 gets back up to his feet, walking on his own over, so a little gingerly here, but he is walking off on his own, so that's good for Northgate. Maybe a little hit there, a little knock, shakes you up a little bit. So the individual qualifiers for golf, I believe, takes place sometime next week. You can catch all the action, including this live stream, on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. That's 3 W's, not 4, what I just said. So 3:29 here. Wolverines methodically moving the ball up and down the field with the run game. So wide receiver far side and close side. Fake handoff here. Play action pass. Fortunately dropped by number 16, Carlo Nardone. It was a good look by Lake, unfortunately just dropped. Sometimes you change up the play call. I think you go back to the bread and butter. Just run the ball. So 3:11 here. Back to the pistol or gun action here. Sidecar is number 2. Handoff in motion is number 22, Kerr. He'll get that far side, but he will be tackled in bounce. Good tackle from the backside. I want to say that was number 4 for Northgate. Fortunately, don't have rosters for Northgate, but nonetheless, we'll keep sending out the numbers. So it looks like a 3rd and 8 here, about the 34-yard line. Lake will hand the ball off there to number 2, Hogue. He'll get spun around into the grass. He'll come off the field kind of limping just a little bit. He was held short by 1 yard. So it looks like it'll be a short 4th and 1. Let's see here. Yep, about the 27-yard line. Sets up a 4th and less than 1. Just under 2 minutes. Lake under center. He'll walk forward on a quarterback keeper that usually only nets 2 or 3 yards. He walks right through the line. He'll get the first down for the Wolverines. Pick up at least 12 on the play here or so. That'll put it 1st and 10 to Northgate's about 15 or 16-yard line. Lake under center once again. He'll pitch out to number 5, Kennedy. He'll get out of a tackle. He'll run right through the middle for a Wolverines touchdown. So another good drive by the Wolverines. Started on their end right around the 30-some-yard line after the penalty. They'll drive the full 70-some yards for the touchdown. That'll make our score now 20-0. So the Wolverines once again after the score going for 2. You've got 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. Side card's number 5, Kennedy. Snap back to Lake. He'll look out to this right side. Oh, wide open was number 20, Anthony Barberio. Unfortunately, couldn't get up on the play. Falls incomplete. So the score remains 20-0 Wolverines. 1:14 left here in the first half. We'll take a little break from Northgate High School. All right, folks, coming back here, 20-0 Wolverines, 1:14 left here. First half. Wolverines completing some big drives. Here's the kickoff by Du Bois. He'll kick nice and deep. Unfortunately, there's a flag right off the bat. So before the kick finished, they're going to say, I believe, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What was it, offsides? So it's an offsides against the Wolverines. Now backing them up 5 yards. And head coach Keeley's response was, that just means everybody's too fast. And that's a good thing sometimes. Oh, my. You like a kickoff coverage that moves fast. All right, so let's try this again. From the 35 this time, Perry Du Bois, as he shrugs his shoulders. Here's the kick. Good kick. Nice sky kick here. Bounces about 36-yard line. Taken there by number 11. He'll fight off the defenders, and he'll lean forward. Oh! He almost broke that one. Couple tackles there. Number 11 for Northgate. A good return. So after all that, Northgate will have about 1:06 left here from their own 47. They got to get something going here. Even a first down would kind of help them up here, just to kind of get the offense rolling. All right, Northgate Flames come to the line. Tight package here, but the center's off to the one side once again. Running play by number 9. Folks, we're less than, I would say, 40 feet, if less than that, from the field. The center of the field, you can hear the pads from all the way up here. So Northgate's number 9 runs the ball forward. Quarterback keeper to the 50. Gain of 3, long 4 yards here. So running clock down to about 30 seconds here before halftime. Time's kind of running down here. Just let him run out the play here. Let the clock run. There we go. Under 10. One second. And unfortunately, they won't even get the play off. So there's your halftime score. Your Ellwood City Wolverines officially up 20-0 over the Northgate Flames. We'll take a little bit of a break. We'll come back and discuss some.
Hey, Mr. Official, 10 minutes? 10 minutes good? 10 minutes? 8 minutes?
So we'll have about an 8-minute halftime here. We'll talk some Ellwood City sports, and we'll kind of preview tomorrow's game as the Wolverines varsity team will travel to Beaver Falls. So your halftime score from Northgate, 20-0 Wolverines. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're about a minute away here or so from the start of the second half. Just want to feature a couple things here that are coming up. I know the girls varsity volleyball team had a couple matchups this week. We went and live streamed Mondays versus Rochester, a good victory of 3-set win there. Unfortunately, they had travel to Shenango, and we talked about the two teams, Shenango and Laurel. They're both going to be good. Ellwood came out firing, went and won the first set pretty convincingly, and unfortunately lost 3 sets there. So they lose to Shenango. I believe they traveled to Freedom tonight. I forget exactly where they're at tonight, but they have an away match. So we'll be covering more volleyball throughout the week and next week. We talked about boys golf. Both Milo Sesti and Zach Polajak went and qualified. Unfortunately, they lost yesterday to Riverside by 7 shots, so they fall to 7-3 on the season. Still doing very well, but unfortunately, 2 matches in a row. They lost to Mohawk and now Riverside, so they're at 7-3. Tennis had an exhibition match, I believe, today against Beaver. I want to say it was Beaver. Cannot. Let's see. Let's look at my conversation here with head coach DeBuono. Check that. Hopewell. So Hopewell won 3-1. It was an exhibition game, so they didn't play the full 5. I did get a text from Coach Heineman of the soccer team. They did lose today, but Alex Pindle did score a goal for the Wolverines, their first on the season. So we want to say congrats to Alex Pindle scoring a goal today. See, cross country's full effect. They went and won their quad matchup 2 days ago, so they're now officially 5-0 on the year. And if you count from last year's regular season, that's 21 matches in a row cross country has won so far. So we're about ready to start here, third quarter from Northgate. Northgate deferred in the first half, so they'll get the ball first. Number 78, Perry Du Bois, kicking off here. Ball, good kick. Sends number 11 back to about the 20-some yard line. He'll come up on the right side. He'll get a good return. And I kind of saw that one coming. Again, folks, it's a little bit different playing field here for the Wolverines. Shorter sidelines. Player was out of bounds. Late hit for the Wolverines. That'll tack on another 15 yards for Northgate. It's a personal foul, late hit. Wolverines. The return came out to the 42-yard line, I believe, somewhere in that range, so tack on 15. Return was, I think, number 11. I did get a couple names here from one of the Northgate's admins. Unfortunately, it's not a full roster, but we'll try to do our best here. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Northgate Flames from the Wolverines 45. So here's the snap. Number 9 tried to hand it off. It's taken there by, I believe, number 16 for the Wolverines for the touchdown. So what a play by number 16, Carlo Nardone. It was going to be a handoff there by number 9, Caden Steiger. Unfortunately, the handoff didn't happen. He indirectly hands it off to number 16, Nardone. He'll return it back for a big 55-yard return for the touchdown score. That'll make it now 26-0 Wolverines. So what a good start for the Wolverines. You don't even have the ball, you put up 6. Late sub here for Northgate. Hand off there to number 2. He'll be tackled into the end zone for 2. And that will now make the score 28-0 Wolverines. So early 7:44 third quarter action. And the Wolverines continue to dominate the Northgate Flames. Folks, tonight we want to say a big shout out. I figured I'd say it now before I have time to think about it. We want to send our prayers to the Sturgeon family. For those who did not know, unfortunately, Thad Sturgeon did have a medical issue on Tuesday night. He did end up with unfortunately having a stroke. He was not going to be at this matchup either way, whether it was tomorrow or yesterday or today, but you will probably not hear his voice for a little bit. But we did get some updates from Thad. In fact, he called me personally. He's in good spirits. He's doing well. He's, in fact, just 2 days after this occurred, he's at home. He's watching our live stream here from Northgate, so we want to send the prayers to the family, everyone involved, and we want to say a big shout-out. Thank you to Ellwood City community for reaching out. The phone calls directly to him and his wife, the coaches, basketball, and the football team, and just reaching out to the Sturgeon family. So prayers to Thad and his family. We know we've got recovery coming, but big hopes and spirits. So there's the kickoff by the Wolverines. Tackle made, fumble on the play. A mad scramble by the Wolverines, and it looks like number 54, Declan O'Brien, will come out with the ball. So just like that, 2 turnovers by Northgate has the Wolverines setting up for another score. So with that being said, Thad is trying to do his best. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's going to try and sit back a little bit, relax. I know he just got TV back in the house, so he'll be probably watching the Steelers game this weekend in a nice little recliner. He'll be watching tomorrow night as well. So we'll be live tomorrow night from Geneva College. Kickoff slated for 7 o'clock. Once again, big shout out to the coaches. I know he told me to say that multiple times. A lot of the Ellwood City coaches reached out and called him and his wife and just to check up on him. So everything's looking good, positive, as much as we can. So I want to say it was a timeout. Didn't actually see it, but it was a timeout for Northgate. It's their first of the second half. About 7:35 here in this third quarter. It's I formation for the Wolverines. Under center's Lake. He'll hand the ball off here. That left side, number 5, Nate Kennedy. He'll get the ball down to about the 31-ish. So pickup of a long 4 or 5 yards here. If you're just joining us, the Wolverines kind of been running the ball left and right for easy 5-6 yards each and every time. Scoring started off with a QB keeper by number 15, Aaron Lake, early first quarter. And since then, the Wolverines have scored 22 points straight. Handoff here to number 8. He gets the outside edge. That was Dalen Curry. So he'll get the first down for the Wolverines. Looks like it'll be about the 28 or so yard line. Oh, sorry, check that, the 24. My eyes deceive me sometimes. One thing I do know is they're all lines. So first down and 10 for the Wolverines. 24-yard line. Here's the quick handoff here to number 5, Kennedy. He'll get that left side, lean forward. So a good pickup for the Wolverines. He'll get down to about the 17-yard line. So a gain of 7, about 6 or 7 here. All depends on where they spot the ball. Getting props for the uniforms to the Wolverines, like the winged helmet. Glad we brought that back. Here's a snap by Aaron Lake. He'll throw it up. Good look there to number 20, Anthony Barberio. Unfortunately, a little far to the left. It'll fall incomplete. So I want to say that's just the 3rd pass so far. Technically the 4th, if you want to count the 2-point conversions. But yeah, the scorekeeper up here for Northgate went and mentioned about the Wolverines uniforms. Everybody knows I was so happy that they brought the winged helmet back because I'm probably the only one in Ellwood that likes the Michigan Wolverines. And I know if Thad was here right now, he'd be telling me something about Penn State. So once again, Wolverines running the ball. They'll get the first down. So it looks like first down from about the 13-yard line. So that was a pickup of 4 in the first down. Just under 5 minutes, 3rd quarter here, 28-0 Wolverines. I formation once again. Handoff here to number 2, Hogue. He'll come to the far left side. He decides to cut up the middle. It looks like, yep, they're going to say touchdown. Where is it? Maybe not. Maybe? No, nope. Far side put his hands up first. Yep. So down at the 1.
Is that a touchdown, right?
Nope. No touchdown.
Yeah, well, I thought he called it. This guy down here called it touchdown.
Yeah, we're talking to the scorekeeper here. He saw the exact same thing I saw. I saw hands up in the air, and the other side said no. So first and goal from the 1-yard line. I formation for Lake and the Wolverines. He'll hand it off to, I believe, number 16 for the touchdown. Number 16, Carlo Nardone. And that will now make the score 34-0 Wolverines. So if you don't get it on the first play, you get it on the second play. So that makes the score now 34-0 Wolverines ahead. As a Volkswagen vehicle just drives by. That's awesome. Vintage 101. Quick handoff. Actually, keeper by number 15, Aaron Lake. Caught me napping at the Volkswagen. He goes in for 2. That will make the score now 36-0 Wolverines. At 4:08, 3rd quarter, we'll take a little break with your Wolverines leading the Flames 36-0. All right, folks, coming back here, 36-0 Wolverines, 4:08 third quarter. Kicking off for the Wolverines will be number 78, Perry DuBois. Here's the kickoff and the run-up. Right side there, taken by Northgate. Just kind of fumbled it and it drops down. It's number 10, I believe. David Nobody. I got a David for number 10. If you don't believe me, I'll have to take a screenshot and see that number 10 is just David. All right, so as Thad Sturgeon would say, mercy, mercy me. Running clock, 35-point lead in high school football, or middle school football for that matter. They will start the running clock for the Wolverines. All right, game reset, 36-0. About 3 minutes here, third quarter. Running clock. It was a running clock. Oh. All right, so timeout by Northgate. If you've been watching this game, pretty much in a nutshell, the Wolverines' offense has been either handoff to Kennedy, number 5, or number 2, Dominic Hogue, number 20, Anthony Barberio, or number 22, Jackson Kerr, along with number 16, Carlin Nardone. They're the ones that have touched the ball the most, along with quarterback Aaron Lake. Aaron Lake went and started us off with the keeper in the first quarter to make the score 6-0. 2-point conversion was no good, but since then the Wolverines have scored 30 straight points. That makes it 36-0. Again, in high school or middle school, you officially have a running clock. So we're now about 3 minutes here. Northgate has been under center this entire time until now. They go pistol. Back to pass is Northgate. They'll just chalk it up. Defended well there by number 2, Dominic Hogue, and number, if I can see when he turns, maybe. We'll find out here in a second, maybe. I want to say it was also defended by number 22, Jackson Kerr. At this point, I would say Northgate, just do what you can. Either run the ball up through the middle or just chuck it up. Who knows, maybe get a pass interference, maybe a completion. Something to get a player out in space. Let him run. So pistol once again for Northgate. Hand off here to number 11. He'll come back to the far side. Nice little nifty move there by number 11. For Northgate, he'll pick up a solid 4 yards. So that will set up a third and about 7 from about the 43, 44-yard line. Under 2 minutes. Head coach Frank Keeley and assistant coach Alan March still working the sidelines, keeping the rotation in, keeping them moving. As they have turned and rode the ship back from Laurel, that defeat. And since then, the Wolverines have outscored their opponents, I believe now, 78-6. Or sorry, 78-8 in 2 games. So under center is Northgate. Quick little pass. I like this play. The number 11 He'll keep moving forward. He'll take a couple people with him. And a good first down by number 11. I wondered when that was going to happen. Maybe a quick pass to get the defense shifted out of line. Nifty move at that tight end position. Just stood there. The ball came through and dragged a couple people with them. So Northgate will pick up the first down. I want to say that's their first on the night. So 1st and 10, Northgate at their Wolverines 31-yard line. So back to their veer option here. Actually, I formation for Northgate. Under center's number 2. He'll hand off to the backside. Number 11 comes to this side, loses the ball. And I believe Northgate does recover it as it bounced around. And somehow Northgate does recover it. And at the same time, that'll run out your third quarter. So Northgate will keep the ball driving down to the Wolverines 30. After 3, Wolverines 36, Flames nothing. All right, folks, third quarter, now fourth quarter. We'll have a running clock once it's snapped. Pass there by number 2. He'll chuck it up. Picked off there by number 22, Kerr. He'll come back to the other side of the field. Oh, you don't want to laugh, but he had all the field in the world. Number 22, Jackson Kerr. He cuts back to the middle of the field. And when he cuts back, the quarterback who threw the ball indirectly hits his shoe, and he trips and falls. But either way, the Wolverines get the ball back. That's now 3 turnovers by Northgate. And, folks, if you've never seen middle school football, I tell you what, I love what Frank Healy, the head coach for the Wolverines, Frank Healy does. If you didn't see it, what he does with the second team, he lines them all up on the sideline before they come in. He makes sure that all the numbers are correct. He makes sure everybody's in the play, make sure that everything's going. So we'll have our second team in now officially for the Wolverines. So under 7 minutes. Second string in. We'll try to get numbers here as they come through. In the backfield is number 14, Tyler Smiley. Under center, I think, is number 10, Tyler Amicone. Fumbled snap there by Amicone, but he does fall on it. So no harm, no foul. By the way, on that return, I believe there was either a holding or a block in the back. That's what brought that ball back to the Wolverines' side. So timeout Northgate. That's their final timeout of the game. So Wolverines ball, second down at their 20. Again, folks, our next live stream will be tomorrow night as the varsity football team travels to Geneva College, and they'll take on the Beaver Falls Tigers. Let me say that again for some individual who's probably listening to this game. The Tigers, not Lions. So Beaver Falls will be looking for their first win. They're going to be nipping at the bud there for that one. Surprising MAC conference. They're sitting there at 0-3. Who would think that? But you also got to remember Beaver Falls has played some really competitive games. I believe it was Central Valley and Aliquippa, I believe, or something like that. So when you're 0-3 and then followed by Laurel, that's a misleading 0-3. But I don't think we would be saying in week 4 you would have an 0-3 Wolverines team, or an 0-2, 0-3 Wolverines team, and Beaver Falls at 0-3 looking for their first win. All right, there we go. Running clock once again. So second string is in for the Wolverines. Again, Amicone under center, number 14 Smiley at the running back position. Hand off here to number 34, Caleb Cervic. He'll try that right side. Fortunately, it doesn't open up, so no gain on the play. But does keep the clock running. So third down for the Wolverines. On the line is number 50, Aiden Newton. Number 70, Zeke Sturgeon. Number 16, I think Carla Nardone may have moved to the line. It could be wrong. Here's Amicone. He'll hand off. Or no, sorry, he'll keep it. He'll take the outside edge. He's met there by Northgate. So he'll be taken down once again right around the 20-yard line, so for no gain. So it'll be fourth down for the Wolverines. Also out there is number 26, Toby Chieffo. Number 34, Caleb Cervic. Number 6, Dante Venezi. I believe number 25, Jacob Biskup's out there. If I'm reading this play, this may be coming to Biscup. He's on this far side. Back to pass is Amicone. He'll go to the other side. And a nice play there by number 17 for Northgate. A good play as he's got the Flames crowd cheering on that far side. A good play there. Good attempt by Amicone. Just throw it out there. It's fourth down. Indirectly goes for a second string punt. I don't know. But nice play there by number 17 for Northgate as they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So another short field for Northgate. And now technically a timeout by Ellwood City. They're just making sure that we get some overtime money here up in the booth. So some good stuff. Again, folks, if you want to catch this live stream once again on our YouTube page, I'll talk about it a little bit here. You want to go and search Ellwood City Wolverines. We have 954 some subscribers. If you get us to 1,000, we can live stream mobily. That means the other guy on this stream could potentially learn how to use YouTube on his phone. Maybe we'll let Thad try a couple things here and there. We'll see. But if you get us to 1,000 subscribers, that allows us to kind of do things a little bit more all over the place. It allows us to do 2 streams at once on our YouTube page. Go ahead and search Ellwood City Wolverines. You can catch any of our live streams since 2016 and all the action on www.ecwolverines.com. So Northgate will take over. Second string for the Wolverines in. Couple Couple shifts here. Handoff coming to this far side is number 21. He'll roll forward. So that'll set up second down. A nice play there. A gain of about 7 yards. Let's say 6 or 7 yards there. So second down from about the 19 or so yard line for Northgate. Tackle on that far side. A couple hosts of the players. I want to say number 6, Venezzi was in there. I want to say number 20 maybe was in on that far side. Coming over to that far side is 33, Braden Roberts. Oh. They're going to say a false start on the close side of Northgate's line. A couple people moving. So that'll be a false start. Loss of 5 yards. Sorry, that was number 10, Amicone, with that tackle with, I believe, Venezzi on the far side. Also out there is number 24, Grant Jevkak. Number 34, Caleb Cervic. Number 32, maybe 32. No, sorry, 33, Braden Roberts. So here's a snap for Northgate. Number 2, quick pass to number 11. It's completed. He'll get the first down and more. And it looks like this is going to be inside the 10-yard line for Northgate. Their best shot at points coming here, about 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's a couple subs for the Wolverines as they run off to the side here, bringing in the big guys. Let's say number 56, Zach Corbin. Number 73, Logan Dickinson. And 53, Hunter Parker on the front of that line. Just about a minute and a half left. Northgate with the ball. Here's the snap. He'll do a quick handoff here. I want to say to number 4. He'll continue to move the pile forward for about a gain of a yard or 2. If I'm Northgate, I would try to speed up here a little bit with the running clock. About a minute 15 left. Let's see if Northgate can break the shutout. I guess I could say this red zone brought to you by Citizens Bank if you see that in the back corner. Oh, too good. All right, veer option. Northgate with the ball. Here's a snap by number 2. He'll pitch back to, I believe, number 4 once again. He'll get to the far side, or the close side. He'll walk in, and there's the score for Northgate. So the long-awaited score for Northgate Flames. They do get on the board. Make sure and confirm that number. I want to say it was number 4 or number 9. Okay, officially number 9 with the score. That'll make it now 36-6 Wolverines. Just about 40 seconds left. Northgate will go for 2. Got their veer option. 2 running backs on one side here. There's the snap. Quick pass to number 11. That's worked in this second half, mainly in the fourth quarter. Completion is good. And that'll make the score now 36-8. So Northgate does break the shutout. So if you're keeping track, the Wolverines have outscored their opponents now officially 78-16 in 2 games. It's a good turnaround for the Wolverines after they suffered that first opening loss, shutout loss to Laurel. That was a tough one. But a good bounce-back games here for Wolverines against Union and now Northgate. So out there is number 2, Dominic Hogue. Let's see, who else here? Number 6, Venezi. Number 15, Aaron Lake. Number 16, Carlo Nardone. So it looks like this is the hands team. Listen, folks, once again, right in the middle of the line. I love it. I love it because I recall this from last year. Number 78, Perry Du Bois, right in that middle. There was an onside kick in that quote-unquote championship game, shall we say, against Mohawk. And I remember a couple things there in onside kicks by Mohawk. And don't underestimate the big guy with the hands. So kickoff for Northgate, I believe, is going to be number 22. Here's the kick. Through the legs. It's taken there by the Wolverines. So the Wolverines will fall on it. It was number 34, Caleb Cervic. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at about their 43-yard line or so. With a running clock, we'll probably see maybe one play. And that will end the game. Okay, so timeout for the Wolverines. They're going to do some substitutions here. They're going to talk about making some quick subs. Out there on the field is number 66, Eli Moore. 84, Richard Curtin. Number 10, Amicone. Let's see if I missed anybody. Number 56, Zach Corbin. 55, Colton Golo. Number 50, Aiden Newton. Coming out also is number 26, Toby Chieffo. That gives the Wolverines 11 players. So just 26 seconds left here. As the middle school team will improve to 2-1 on the season. Here's the snap. Kind of a rough snap there, but the Wolverines do retain the ball. So that should be the end of the 4th quarter here. Last play of the game. So a nice victory for the Ellwood City Wolverines and head coach Frank Healy and assistant coach Alan Marsh. As the Wolverine faithful kind of cheer on. We had a good crowd for tonight on both sides. Got to see some really good football up and down the field for the Wolverines. They'll improve to 2-1 on the season. They beat the Northgate Flames 36-8. They'll make the nice trip home, most likely on 65. A lot of good things to take away from this game. Nice little trip down to Bellevue, PA. So final score from Bellevue and Northgate High School, 36-8 for the Wolverines. They'll improve to 2-1 on the season. And that's your final score. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night, 7 o'clock from Beaver Falls Tigers at Geneva College. We'll have that game. We'll start about 6:55, and we'll go from there. So, final score, Wolverines 36, Northgate 8. I've been your host, Brad Windhorst, alongside Elsie Sturgeon for stepping in for camera. Thank you very much, Elsie. Final score from Northgate, Wolverines improved to 2-1. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Good night, folks.